Hello there. Hello there. Hello there. Hello there. Hello there. Another happy landing.
Okay, now what do I click?
What's up, everybody? I am Big Lovin. With me, as always, DellaSnooch and Dragon Buddy. Welcome to the Escape Pod, a place where friends gather to talk all things geek. This week, once again, we're back, so we're like finding our footing again. We're still kind of busy, so it's just kind of a whatever.
Slippery out here.
Yeah, clankety clank, bitch.
Clankety clank. Did
Yeah,
you
clankety
did
clank,
you
buddy.
think that the intro seemed really fast?
Yes, it did. Were we missing something?
No, it just
No,
Maybe we were just not in the brain space for it before.
yeah. I
It
mean,
didn't seem quick though, did it?
it did.
It did seem quick. That's okay. It's still good.
It's good.
There's nothing. It's not a bad intro.
It's nice.
No,
It was maybe you're feeling the groove so well. You're like, God, time is passing me by.
yeah, maybe.
I don't fucking have a clue. I'm just putting it out there. Whatever. Who knows? Who knows?
Not us.
Technic. Oh, first back week for work.
Yeah, tell us, Birdie, how's it
Yeah,
going?
Birdie doesn't know. Big Lovin and Brady know. Birdie sure doesn't. But Brady can speak on it. It's normal, but it's not. It's emotionally draining more than it fucking is anything. You're trying to be on your P's and Q's, and it's just that's the more draining part of it. Because you're not doing anything wrong.
But everything feels like you are.
And yeah, so
And it's by design. Like they're very much like,
Going forward in reverse.
yeah, when we walked in, they were like, you guys are all naughty.
yeah, pretty much.
You know what I mean? And all
Line up
these,
for a good spanking.
yeah, now we have a lot of problems, and you guys are naughty,
Yeah.
and you can't have none of your stuff anymore,
Yeah.
and prepare to be fucked by the machine.
So it's basically just try to not get fucked with. Just stay in your lane.
It was funny because like the first thing they did was present the rules
Like,
of the shop.
Yeah.
Like we didn't understand them.
We've been here. The whole point of this is me do my job.
Yeah, but they presented them like they were new rules.
yeah.
And they were
Right.
like, well, and then we're gonna do this and we're gonna do this. And we're like, them was already the rules, bro.
Yeah. Like, that's not new.
But they made you somehow feel like you were gonna break them.
Right.
Yeah, it definitely
we
was just.
established
Yeah.
who's on top and who's who and where I belong.
Yeah. And it
corporate
like
America.
And the thing is, it's only with specific people.
mhm.
The everyday people that you would interact with,
Yeah, they're all cool.
it's not a problem with. But
Right,
it's the
it's-
ones who only show their face. That's when, and they're only showing their face a lot more often right now. And you're just like,
There's a tendency to have people that need to prove that their job is necessary
Mhm.
when
yeah, yeah. So it's business as usual, but not. And it's
happy
all
to be
the,
back to work. But
yes, that's the
work
biggest
and
thing.
not happy fun time.
That's the biggest thing. And the mindset is different from a lot of parties. You know, a lot of
Yeah.
people, some people are just
Yeah.
they're right back into the groove. Other people have a completely different outlook on all the things.
Mhm.
So
You spent
It's-
some days out, man. You guys
Yeah.
had a lot of time to think and where we are in the world. And
yeah, it was and it was during an interesting time. You know, we don't go there other than Captain Motherfucking Isosceles with our politics, but you know, the election was going on. So the backdrop of
just
that, along with our strike,
everywhere
it was just,
corporate
it was,
America.
I told this guy, and I know I've told it to you, but me and him have, when we were on strike, that's why we didn't have a show. Like, I was in more communicado with Dragon Buddy than I was him.
Yeah,
And we
right.
live in the same fucking town. I know where his house is. He knows where mine is. We have phone numbers, FaceTime, Facebook, all the things. He's still my dude. We just didn't. He's got shit going on. I got shit going on. And it just
the
didn't
future
work.
of what you could do when it comes to money wise, like where are we going?
Yeah.
And
What's
me
happening?
and Aaron very much like turned in.
Yeah.
Oh, I
You know
bet.
what I mean?
I bet.
Yeah. They and rightfully so. I mean, because it was it wasn't a fun place to be.
Mhm.
Like, yeah, I've posted some videos or some TikToks here and there of pictures, and it smiles, holding the signs, and so you got to present that, but it's not that. You're sitting there discussing futures, the impact, the things that could happen, and then some people have different views. You don't want to hear it, so you leave, or maybe you just have to sit there and fucking listen to it. So
I gotta be here all day.
yeah, you're right. So like, it's a lot, dude. But I told him, I know I've spoke to you on it. Like I was trying to say earlier, I am definitely trying to throw myself in a more positive place. I've been really doing that this whole 2024, part of 23, but real heavily into 24. I've really taken this different change in direction, and I know I've been annoying to him with some of my positivity, but I'm not the positive, like, hey there, Don, so happy to see you. It's just like,
he'd punch you in the face
when you're
and
gonna
right
worry,
himself.
right? Exactly. But like, I'm not gonna worry about shit I can't fucking control.
Right.
That's my whole mind.
You gotta have to be there.
And I'm having a positive outlook on that, because like I told him, man, if I looked and listened to all the things from what I heard from all the people and their opinions, I've worked at this place almost 18 years. I would have been fired every 6 months. I would have lost my job for the reason that they presented, and it never fucking happened.
Right.
So I can't have that. I'm not going to have
time like that is beyond loyalty, man. Like, I look at my 10 years of being with a company, and like, I'm loyal. Like, I'm not going anywhere. I'm doing work.
Right.
Want to get paid for work. Like,
right.
That's just
like,
what
let's
we
just
gotta
keep
do,
the thing
man.
going. Let's keep the thing going.
Mhm.
yeah.
If you're making a little bit more money, can I have a little bit too?
Just
Oh yeah, we're making a lot more. I still don't need a lot more, but can I have a little bit too?
just sprinkle
That's
it
all
down
I'm
the line,
asking.
man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you know what? When it gets to be my time to go out, I can train the next person coming in, and you can keep your fucking business rolling. You can have your generational wealth within your fucking who the fuck ever. I can help train people. Maybe I can bring a couple of my family members to roll through the thing, and we can keep each other fucking happy. But they don't look at that, dude.
Generational machine working. We all make money, and
Yeah.
everybody, you son of a bitches.
Right. Yeah. So, but you learn a lot. You learn a lot about what the world is and what in 2024. 2024 isn't the world our parents were teaching us in 1994.
No.
Like, this is not that world.
There was a news article with a woman got arrested because she was taking her little kid to the doctor, and her 10-year-old walked like 3/4 of a mile down the road to Dollar General, and on his way back, somebody called. They showed up. They're like, "We got to arrest you. It's child endangerment." And thinking back, like, dude, I was going to the corner store at like 8 or 9.
When I was 4, I was walking a block and a half to my friend's house. I was 4.
Dude, I was 8, 7 or 8, and I lived too far to ride the bus. So I got to walk the like almost mile to the school and meet up with my friends and be fucking late because I was a dumb kid. But
I walked miles to
this woman got arrested for that. Oh no. What the hell are we doing? Like,
and then dude, think about the times you would just go off to go have fun with your friends. Your parents were taking you, so you and your buddy got to meet up. What's the closest place to meet up? All right, I'll meet you halfway there, dude. Let's get there.
Until I'm home, I don't exist anymore.
Yeah.
Like, there's no phone.
When I was 10, me and my buddy would take our bikes, one of those big leaf trash cans, what with them fucking like 25, 35 gallon trash cans, the plastic Rubbermaid ones,
right?
Couple of fishing poles, some bait, and we would fucking ride down to the river, which was 5 miles away,
right?
4.5, with this fucking trash can between us,
right?
Riding down the road. Bike, trash can, bike,
fishing poles, and
fishing
the
poles,
yeah.
And like we'd do that a couple dozen times a summer. We were 10, and then we were going to do that in a particularly dangerous river.
Yeah, I just remember, I remember being in Albuquerque, not being exactly 10, but I remember 13, 14, just going all over the place, whether it be on a bike, skateboard, rollerblades.
Me and my bike.
Walk over to the bus, take the bus over here, and go and just no phone, no pager, because my parents thought I was a drug dealer.
No,
Which
you,
is
you had a
something, but-
couple of dollars and a day.
Yeah, dude, you paid $3 for the
Hell
bus fare all fucking day, bro. Like I could for $3, bro. I could ride the Albuquerque bus system all over the fucking place all
I
day.
bet.
Just transfer to transfer to transfer to
Yeah.
transfer, dude.
Right?
We used to do that as an activity in Jackson.
Something
Like
to
a-
do.
Handful of us would get bus passes.
I remember doing that it was an activity.
We just drive around.
You fuck
all
around.
day.
Yeah.
We're
And when
still
you got older, and then when you got older, you fuck around, go somewhere, smoke a little weed, get back on the bus, high as fuck. People watch like a motherfucker. Like, oh my God. Like we
hell.
used to do that, go down to Central, and because Central went down to the University of New Mexico, and it's a college area,
Yeah.
bro. And you just be baked, bro. And the people watching in a fucking college campus when you're 14, 15 years old, bro, like this is fucking people are crazy.
For sure.
Like this is the real world,
What's
man.
happening here?
What is going on? But yeah, dude, like we were always out and about.
Yeah. Well, I'm so rural here that like when we meet up, like everybody was at least a half a mile from their house. We
What's up,
usually met
Mikey?
up with one or two people that lived in town, and then we went places that there was plenty of fields and rivers and just we're lucky. We
Yeah.
survived.
We're
They had
fucking
to survive,
people
dude.
weren't calling the fuck. Mind your fucking business. As long as an adult's not following the 10-year-old, mind your fucking business.
Right. You can't swim. We're pushing you in the water.
Yeah, you're gonna figure it out.
You got to figure it out, dude. What do you mean you can't swim? We'll fucking teach you.
Mind your fucking let kids be kids, dude.
Yeah.
Fuck, weren't you a kid? I feel sorry if somebody called the fucking cops on you because you went in the woods
Yeah.
or you went to a fucking parking an empty lot where they were getting ready to build a house to do jumps on your BMX. Like, get the fuck out of here. You call the cops on
What
me
are
for
you
doing
doing?
that. Wow. Oh, okay. Now never mind. I'm not gonna say that online. Oh fuck. We're all still kids, LG. I don't
Yeah.
need caps locks for that. It's
So
real.
all three of us have toys.
Yeah.
behind us.
Like exactly.
Yes.
Fuck.
Yes. And you know
Yeah.
what? All three of us have so many more toys you can't see.
Oh, mom. I'm 42. The stories, they're not as bad as dad. So just be thankful for that. It was just me and Ryan just doing dumb shit. Just being kids. Just being kids, not doing anything.
Yeah, nothing like crazy. Just
Nothing.
gone.
Yeah.
Like we were doing stupid shit. I mean, like, fishing and swimming and knocking each other around. And
Right. We used to go to the arroyos
Yeah.
and ride me and my buddy Jeff, we used to go to the arroyo, and on the side of the arroyo, people built like pump tracks. So you
Right.
could pump track and they'd have big old jumps and stuff, but they'd be like in the middle of the city and you only knew about it because a kid from school who you knew BMX, like there was no
right.
Facebook to tell you. He's like, no, dude,
Oh,
you
hell
have to
no.
go. You got to take, go down Wantabo, and then you got to go to that such and such street, and then go there, and then you got to go behind this church, and then it's that arroyo that's back there. You know what I'm talking about? You're like, oh yeah, there's a
Oh,
pump track
yeah.
back there.
Yeah, that's
We
go back
used
there.
to do that. There was a place in Detroit. We'd park in this one lot, and like it was like a half a mile, and we had to walk our bikes because if the cops saw you riding your bike on the sidewalk, you get a fucking ticket.
Oh shit.
So we walk our bikes, and there was literally like a abandoned lot where there used to be like a high-rise building that
Right.
they took down, and it was nothing but wood fence all the way around, and there was a couple of boards missing out of one section of the fence, and when you walked in it was spray paint, graffiti all the
Yeah.
way around the fence, and a fucking dirt bike
Yeah,
haven.
yeah.
right? And I mean, like the building was huge. Like trying to think of what, how big of a building. The building downtown, the great big tall one.
Yeah. Yeah.
The bottom of it's
Right.
like almost like a block and a half.
Yes.
Right down by the library
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
is like that big of a lot.
Damn,
And it was just huge.
that's fucking sweet.
And
dude.
there'd be 100 kids in there.
That's awesome.
It was
It
wild.
was. It was a whole new world. Like not quite Foot Clan,
Yeah.
Right,
Ninja Turtles.
yeah.
Well, it's like
Like,
even when we lived on, mom's gonna freak out on this, even when we lived out on base, but all the kids did it. Like in the summer, all the parents worked, and then on the days that they weren't doing construction at the whatever building, like I remember I ended up getting stationed as an adult at a dorm that me and my sister and other kids there, we used to take our bikes there on the weekends. And when they were building them, and they just build the tops and just the stairs to them, and they'd have all the supplies.
Yeah.
We'd build BMX tracks with the stuff. We didn't break anything. We didn't ruin anything. We just make BMX tracks. We'd play, or we'd go where they'd pour the concrete. It'd be dry. We'd play roller hockey there. Like all the kids would go to all the empty construction sites. Nobody called the cops on us.
Right.
Nobody told us we couldn't be there. And if they did tell us, it was for a reason and we couldn't be there. And we never went there when people were working.
Right.
And nobody got mad at us for doing it.
Now
Everybody's in your fucking business. Why are they over there playing?
Ben,
They should
they're
be
taking
doing.
you
They
to
should be
court.
hiding in their house doing drugs. What the fuck?
You walked on my
isn't that
property and
wild?
traumatized me by $1 million. I'm suing you for.
Well, you and me have had this conversation when we've, ridden around these neighborhoods where we're like, these kids they're not outside playing.
Yeah.
When we were kids, like,
We were everywhere.
yeah, there'd be packs of kids.
We weren't
walking.
allowed to be inside.
Yeah.
We weren't allowed. Like once
Get out.
my
Get
parents
out of the
woke
house.
up, get out of the
Get out of
house.
the house.
Saturday morning, I got Saturday morning cartoons, and then when mom and dad were
Yeah,
up,
you got to go.
gotta go.
I
you're out.
did a shit ton of fishing. Like I live 200 yards from a good sized river that runs right through town, and I'd work one end of it and then come all the way back down and then all the way back up. I did that for summers, man. So
Yeah.
where
I
am
love
I? I don't know.
I
Could
don't
be
know.
dead. Could be
I don't know.
drowning
Yeah.
all the way down by the water treatment plant.
I can't imagine being a parent in that time, like wondering if your kids were going to come home.
Is it well, there was a reminder at night. It's 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
it was. At
Yeah,
10
there
o'clock.
was, but like,
It's 10 o'clock. Do you
How many
know where
people
your
were like,
kids
oh
are?
shit?
No, fuck.
there literally was like they actually didn't know if you were going to come home.
You didn't exist, man.
No.
Yeah, but
If you
that's the
went
way
out-
it was all the way up until
Yeah.
that point. You look back at it with the perspective now, but nobody knew any different up until that point. So it was just the same. Your parents were treating you the same, almost to a degree, the same way. Like you got to be back when the street lights come on, kind of a thing. You know what I mean? But now, like, I can communicate with you at all times,
Right.
And
Yeah.
even then, you still have a shorter leash than I had.
Well, parents in like the 60s, 50s, 60s, 70s were way closer to the way we parented our kids.
I don't think so.
They were my grandparents knew where my parents were at all times.
Mm.
They weren't like in the house, but they knew where the fuck they were.
I think they knew where they were, or they thought they knew where they were.
Yeah.
Right.
But in the 80s, like our parents, they just were like, bye.
See ya.
Well, but our parents were also doing stuff,
Mhm.
like
Yeah. 'cause the
that's when it
moms
was
were
all starting
working.
to change. Yeah, that's when it was all starting to change.
Yeah. The
The
moms were
80s and
working
90s, my
and-
mom and dad were always
Hell
working
yeah.
and gone or here
Yeah.
and there. So it all because we were the latchkey kids. We took
Yep.
care of ourselves.
Yep. We were raised by the generation of people that were too busy to raise kids.
Because they had shit to do.
Yeah.
And we're even fucking busier because
Well-
now we have to fucking work twice as much to fucking
Yeah.
provide.
And we're
Less.
not allowed to let our kids just go be kids.
No.
Right.
Dude, I stranglehold the fucking kids. Dude, I didn't let
There's
them go
too
nowhere.
Many people now.
It's not because of them. I don't trust everybody else.
Mhm.
Percentage of crazy fucking weirdos went up, and the
I had
state
a
of
com-
like we have a mental health problem.
Well, that-
yeah, we
Yeah.
need to do
And
something
that's
about
too-
it. Kind of
Like, too, though, I had this conversation with my mom the other day. Like, my kids aren't street smart.
yeah, I
Right.
think that's a
I
big
was
deal.
street smart. Like, I grew up doing kind of bad shit, shouldn't have been doing, but I was on the street. I was always aware. I carry that to this day. I'm still always aware.
But
I'm
street
always
smart's just that
cognizant.
situational awareness.
Yeah,
that-
they don't really
it-
have that because 90% of the time they're looking at their
Yeah.
fucking phone.
Right.
And even if I have my phone in my hand, like when I go to a restaurant or I'm sitting, I'm always trying to the best of my abilities. Like even when I was with my mom and dad, like I know I can't see, but I know my dad's looking.
Yeah.
I can't see the door, but I can see the kitchen, and I know my dad can see the door.
Right.
You know what I mean? But I don't know if my son sits there like that. I've tried to teach him that. You know, I've
Right.
tried to, when you're walking, you need to be on this side. And I've tried to teach him, but it's beyond those kind of things when I say the street smarts of it. When you just know somebody's trying to fucking dupe you. When you just ignore them and you got to keep walking past and realize, are they following you or did they get the hit and just leave you the fuck alone?
Be that person on the outside looking at a situation going, this is sketchy as hell.
Yeah.
Like, maybe not be here. And,
right.
And
but I wonder,
X-Bill.
I don't feel like the kids now are that cognizant of it. They're not as aware.
It's a different world because our digital world, honestly, like if we look at our digital world, was video games that we really weren't allowed to play as much as probably we play now.
Yeah.
At a given time, I know I speak for myself and Brady. Like a 6-hour trek was like, no, you're not doing that as a kid. You're going outside and playing. Now it's not only the video games; it's everything is at your fingertips. Like
the only time we played like that when we were kids was if it was raining out.
Yeah.
Well, and like Friday night, Saturday night, you got video game. You get to go like rent movies, rent video games. You got those for the weekend. Yeah. Exactly. That was the most quote unquote technology you got.
Right.
Because you would occasionally turn the radio on.
If I just to think about me as a kid to say, oh, you're gonna play video games all day and night. And when you're like older on. No, I wanted to go out and do something. We're all together. Let's go to the bowling alley, the pool hall,
man, rock and roll was the best.
Oh yeah,
dude, I loved going to the bowling alley. Not roller skating, going to even roller skating. Roller skating was awesome.
We were lucky with like a nice little underground thread not too far from us in a couple places that we had bands coming through. Like, the New York PA hardcore scene was.
I felt too like they catered to a teen scene a little bit more when we were younger than they do now. I don't feel like there's stuff present for them to do because of the technology.
There was a 18 and under bar in Jackson.
We had one too
when I was in high school.
Yeah, there was always little clubs. Like even we went to on the bases. There was youth center dances, and there were dances more often. I feel at schools or other type of events where you would go. Like, it was like a younger club scene, but it wasn't. Yeah. Like it's the only way to explain that because I don't feel like they do that kind of stuff that much anymore.
You know where Aloha Travel was?
Yeah,
where it is.
The
Around
B3
the corner
bar.
From there was a place that used to fucking have. It was a big industrial space, and it was a fucking teen.
Oh no, kidding.
Bar club.
Yeah, but that makes sense. That makes sense that they did stuff like that.
Yep. Friday, Saturday nights, dude. It was a fucking hopping spot.
Yeah.
I don't remember the name of it, but it was a good time.
Hell yeah, dude. Let's kind of steer where we're going here a little bit. We're in season 5. We discussed this. We had a little discussion, me and Dragon Buddies, and a little bit of the DellaSnooch. We were talking. We've always gone through iterations with the Escape Pod. Whether it's the start with me and Don, it started in the kitchen, and then we took that from the kitchen. We built a studio. We went through a period of time in that studio where it was me, Don, and then we brought Dragon Buddy on board. So that became another season, and then things go down with Don. We move across town, and from moving across town to about to strike, that's another season. That's a whole the studio moved around and changed. People who they were changed because life was going and happening, and we're calling it a new season, man. Last week was officially was episode 1, so we're episode 2 right now, but we're trying to get back. People seem to have fun. We had fun, and we enjoyed, hitting the buttons on the machine and doing the nostalgic drops, and we want to bring that back, so we're gonna do it. So I'll let you hit the drop, and we'll go from there, bro.
Bring it back.
It's time for Sports Talk with your hosts, Don DellaSnooch, Brady Lovin, and Dragon Buddy, here on the Escape Pod.
Shout out to D. Appreciate it, Darius.
Yeah.
So we'll start off with sports. We'll start pro football, and I'm just gonna go. Raiders still suck. Your turn. Go.
Whoa.
Okay. There's a lot we can talk about, though. I mean, we can go. What about the Bills?
Suck?
I mean, we could, but I'm just gonna get it off right off the front.
I'm a
go.
Giant
We can't
fan,
go.
so let's talk about the Bills, okay? Oh,
Let's do it. Let's talk about anybody else.
Daniel Jones, how you get fired on your day off?
Why did the
How you
Raiders
get fired
suck?
on your day
Because
off?
they're like fucking 2-7.
Yeah, but I mean, why do they suck? Like, what's their
We
problem?
don't have a quarterback.
Uh,
And then the kid that could have, he got hurt, and it's just everything's not working. And then there's a section of us who believe like maybe we're tanking to get a quarterback for the draft. Like
Yeah.
we're not putting our best
Hey.
foot forward,
hey,
kind of
you
a
gotta
thing.
Fucking contend with New York, baby.
I think I got to contend with a few
I
teams,
bleed
dude.
blue, and we're losing this shit out of everything. Like I said,
Yeah,
our
so-
quarterback
Weird,
lost his
because weren't
job
the
on his day
Giants
off.
good last year?
They looked like they were heading in a positive direction with
And
a
they were
little
like,
bit
"Hey,
of-
we're going to rebuild," and the owner said, "I'll be really kind of raw if Saquon goes to Philly." And we were like, "Okay, but Saquon goes to Philly," and he was like, "Remember what I fucking said?" And Saquon's like, "Fuck you guys,"
Yeah.
and good for that fucking. He's a good kid, fucking killing it right now
Uh-huh.
for another goddamn team. So
I get it, dude. I hated the fact when Khalil Mack, when the Raiders let him go and he went to the
yeah,
fucking
dude.
Chargers. So like,
Right.
I understand
Right.
that, dude, because
Right.
he's an impact. He's a great defensive player.
yeah, just a playmaker. Like
I
Yeah.
felt that way when Ndamukong Suh left Detroit. Like, that dude was a mauler.
But you know, as a
Yeah.
as a fan of football and as a fan of sports, I feel like that's almost how it has to be. Like you get to be good, you take your run for as long as you do, and then you're crap.
Yeah.
It all falls, the wheels fall off.
Yeah.
You gotta go through a few years
over.
of shit again to get back to the Chicago Bulls did it. The Patriots are going through it. Like all these different teams, the Yankees have gone through it. The Red Sox have gone through it. All these different teams have gone through. Dallas Cowboys.
Well, look at what's happening with my Wolverines right now.
Yeah, you got
They
your
just
natty,
won
dude.
the fucking natty.
It's all over,
and
bro.
they're terrible.
We're talking about that. We're in pro football. Settle down.
I know. I'm just
Okay,
saying.
I know.
I'm
Let's
I
agreeing
get to
with you.
talk. You listen. Your Lions are doing
They're
fantastical this year.
fucking fantastic.
Okay.
We'll get to that.
Yeah, we will.
yeah,
I'm sure.
yeah.
We
He's
will.
just milking. Let me just.
We were still talking about the
tears
Raiders. I
sustain
didn't
me.
want to be like, but my team.
No, I know. Of course you
your
did.
Raiders tears sustain
Not,
me.
but my team. How about? But your team sucks.
I
Can
wasn't
we
going to
talk
bring it up.
about the fact that Josh Allen has a set of balls like this? Like
Yeah.
when he ran for a 26-yard touchdown to where all hail mighty Mahomes was no longer able to keep his undefeated record. Like they were swaying in the wind as he was like getting that touchdown.
I'm so glad, dude. I fuck the Chiefs.
Why?
Fuck the
Like,
Chiefs. Fuck the Chiefs.
I'm so happy that the Bills beat
the Chiefs.
the Chiefs.
Yes.
Yeah.
But I like Buffalo.
They're not.
No, they're not bad.
But
They're not
They're not bad.
They're. I just feel like they're never gonna crest the hill.
But like, what if Josh Allen was a Raider?
You're right. What if?
You know what I mean?
I
Right,
still
yeah,
like. I
true.
still like what that is compared to what the fuck I
Yeah.
have.
There's some teams that I'm just like, you know what? Kind of fuck them because why?
Yeah, what the fuck?
And that's Buffalo. That's the
listen,
Browns.
I know some
that's
people
the
like
Jets.
the Bills, but come on, your fan base are throwing each other
Oh,
through tables
oh.
that don't break.
Yo, I'm so glad. Can we just talk about the Jets for a second? Because we all hate Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah.
Let's not get
So,
outrageous.
the fact that Devontae Adams left the Raiders thinking the fucking grass was greener on the other side, and it's just as fucking atrocious.
There's poop over there too, buddy.
Yeah, you know, grass is one of those things. Like, if it's not green where you're at, take care of your fucking grass.
Right. Water that shit, bro.
Right.
Manicure. Do
What
something.
are you doing?
I
Get the
agree with
Poopa
that. Go
Scoopa.
Raiders in F in 2030.
Yeah.
Let's get there.
Yeah.
Jesus.
No, I just don't like.
Fuck the Vikings, Luna girl.
There was-
Exactly.
There was somebody that was playing for the Browns for a couple of years where I was just like, I'm so sorry you're stuck there. And I don't remember who the fuck it was, but it was like,
Oh, Joe, the tackle, wasn't he? Joe something or Joe something Joe. Ow. I know. I think I know who you're talking about.
probably.
Yes.
It-
Go
it-
continue.
It's
Yeah.
just a matter of like every once in a while, like the fucking Jaguars, like you know, like that
I
might
feel
be good
differently.
once or twice.
I
but
feel differently. I like the Jaguars because when they came out, we lived in Florida their inaugural season, so I rooted for them. They're a new team, And then I remember the year the Jaguars and the Panthers both went to the playoffs, and
Right.
we were skiing in Albuquerque at the Sandia Mountains. And I remember me and my dad kept watching the games in the lodge part. Like we would occasionally check the scores, and they were like really close. And it was just such a thing, like two teams that knew making the
Right.
playoffs, that it was just a thing that didn't happen. So like I always have kind of rooted for those two teams because I was alive when they began.
Right.
So
Well, like,
but I can understand not,
the Miami Dolphins. Like,
fuck it. I don't like the Dolphins.
they've been bad for so long.
Because they hold on to the fucking undefeated record. That's like the one thing they're like, oh, we were undefeated, won a Super Bowl, we're better than everybody. Like you played a 13-game season, fuck off for one.
Right, that's one.
Yeah, but I mean, like, there's really good players that end up going to these teams that just wither away.
It's awful.
Absolutely.
It's like when
and it's not
Barry
a team-
Sanders played for the Lions. Like the poor guy.
Yeah. Like he just got out of it in his prime just because like what am I going to do? I'm going to be tossed around or I'm going to stick it out. I've stuck it out this far. Like, do I change teams?
Well, I look at people like, because I love basketball. Like, I'm so glad Kevin Garnett, like he played in Minnesota. They had a couple good years, but they were garbage forever. I was so glad we went to Boston and he got a ring playing for the Celtics. You know what I mean? You just like JJ Watt played in Houston forever. And never, like, he's considered one of the greatest, but he doesn't have hardly any playoff victories, don't have a Super Bowl. Like,
he put in the work.
And he got, I mean, like, he got hurt for that team.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it sucks when that kind of happens. You see these people with the promises. Like, I hate the Vikings, but I do hope, JJ, I hope he succeeds because he got hurt. He got hurt playing against us in the preseason.
Yep.
And I'm like, I don't want to see that. Like, I
More
hope
so now I find myself like really liking players through the teams more than I used to, where like I can appreciate like the Eagles, dude. I'm a Giant fan. My blood is blue. Like straight up. But the fact that Saquon went there and he's like running people over, even when he was running the Giants over, it was so cool to see him because I loved him as a player. Like,
did you see that fucking play that he made
where he jumps backwards?
The backwards hurdle? Yeah,
Fuck
dude.
me, dude.
Man.
There's a great view from the bench to see all the players' reactions.
Yeah, when they all went, what the fuck?
That's awesome, dude.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
That's
that boy
the
had the
shit
hit
I'm
stick
here
and then
for.
the hit stick the other way. Like,
yeah,
just
dude.
It was
crazy.
one of the sweetest.
Yeah, that was badass.
I've never seen it backwards.
No, I've never seen it backwards.
After first, like he puts a great spinaroonie on a guy, and then goes to fake a spin to turn around 180 and hop, and it's like, what the? And it worked.
Yeah,
It worked.
Holy shit!
It was insane. It was insane.
Stuff.
But I feel that way too. Like I'm getting to the point, like even with Tom Brady. Like Tom Brady was the bane of everyone's existence for the Patriots. And then he went down to the Buccaneers, and I'm like, well, let's go Bucs.
Right.
Yeah.
And then
I did the same thing with
Led him to a Super
Jordan,
Bowl.
though. So like I get that. Like Michael Jordan was my guy, and then he went to the Wizards, and I'm like, well, I guess the Wizards are my team now.
Yeah.
And then I know people hate on me because I'm one of the few people out there who likes Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, LeBron James. And so like wherever LeBron's gone, like I'm rooting for that fucking team because I like LeBron. So I'll root for him. So I when fucking Peyton Manning went from the Colts to the Broncos, that was a tough one. I couldn't root for
But then he committed to the team. I'm just like
I know, dude. He was all in it. I
on.
remember. Do you remember when they played in the Super Bowl? And I told you that I was like, I just fucking want there to be like a fucking explosion, and everybody in the whole arena just explodes. And Peyton Manning's the only one standing there holding the ball at the 50-yard line, but his jersey's been shredded from the explosion, so he wins. So Peyton Manning wins. Everybody else loses. Peyton Manning wins. I thought that was fair.
I never liked Peyton Manning.
I always loved him. I've always been a fan of Peyton Manning.
Yeah. I didn't like Andrew Luck either. Everybody was big on Andrew Luck, and I was just like, I
wasn't a big fan.
I didn't get it either.
He had some talent, but I didn't think he was as Like
Well,
the
and
next
he
phrase.
proved he wasn't committed.
Yeah.
He proved he wasn't committed.
Mm.
Like he left early.
Well, you know, it's funny to me too. Like now we've just lost the fucking thread entirely. But
Doesn't matter, dude. Welcome to the Escape Pod.
Look at Matt Stafford.
Right.
Like, that guy was, for the most part, kind of what was wrong in Detroit for a while.
Right.
Then he goes to another team, wins the Super Bowl.
His first fucking year.
And then sucks.
Yeah.
Ever since. He was lightning struck.
Well, didn't
He
it,
got
like,
it.
Happened.
He should have just rode
broke
off
his
into the
leg,
sunset.
and after the leg break, it was like,
Yeah.
He hasn't been the same. I think he
Yeah.
was too old, man. Like, because he thinks he can come back because that's what he's done. He's gotten so many injuries in Detroit, came back.
come on, man. You have to understand, like, there's a reason why these guys retire at an early age, earlier than I am right now, because you beat the shit out of yourself.
Like Tom Brady
dude.
got to play a long time because he didn't get hit. He didn't put his body through the shit that fucking Matt
Yeah,
Stafford put
like
himself through.
David Carr or
Exactly.
those guys that got just destroyed.
Well,
Even Daniel Jones, he might not be good, but the dude
Mm-hmm.
led the league in sacks. Like,
Yeah,
He
you
got his
can
ass
you can
kicked.
say what you want to say about Tom Brady, but that guy made sure everyone whose job it was to protect him got paid.
Oh yeah, he took less
I would
money
love to be
for
able
that
to,
stuff.
get the present from Tom Brady for being his offensive line, all
Right?
those fucking Super Bowl rings.
Bro, I tell you what, I've seen it
No.
on social media with the gifts that some
Yeah,
of these quarterbacks give
Uh-huh.
their linemen.
Yeah.
Shit.
Protected the shit out of me, got me in the Hall of Fame. I've got more rings than I could put on one hand.
But that's why, hey,
Yeah,
that's
what
why
do
the
you want, bro?
That's why the quarterback gets paid what he gets paid. You got to pay them linemen too.
Right?
He's a, hey, you
You gotta
took care
say
of me.
thank you.
Right,
It's holidays.
exactly.
No, it's 100%. You can always tell a team that has a leader, and you can tell teams that don't. Which I don't understand how the Chiefs are as good as they have been, because Patrick Mahomes is a whiny bitch,
It's just
and
well,
everything
Andy
is
Reid
everybody
is a
else's
wild
fault.
man.
Andy Reid
He's just
is
a
a
wild guy.
fucking great coach.
He is, dude. He has to
He's
be.
Andy Reid's a
His
great
quarterback
coach.
is like, I mean, he's got to be on the spectrum somewhere because he's off over there screaming at. Please tell him to not scream at the ref. Tell him to look
Right?
that way. Like somebody go get your boy.
Right, exactly.
His behavior is fucking atrocious, and the
Crazy.
fucking Zebras had his ass all game long, every fucking
All
game,
hell.
to the point
hell.
the boys on ESPN are starting to go,
This is
What
how
the
we all
fuck?
felt. This is how we all fucking felt about Tom Brady, bro.
Right.
Tom Brady's the GOAT, though.
Yeah, because you're
Yeah,
on
but
the goat's
looking
dick.
back, looking back at it, there is a lot of blatant.
Oh,
calls
yeah,
that
dude,
that
there are
Mahomes
times
is getting
he
away
got-
with.
Yeah, and then there
Yeah.
are times you watch the same thing with Tom Brady. You're like, that's not unnecessary roughness.
Yeah,
They just tackled him.
They
Calm
just-
down.
Yeah, easy.
Yeah, they do get a little bit fucking frivolous with roughing the passer.
Yeah.
And then sometimes they just let them get fucking annihilated, and you're like, what the fuck?
That's why, dude. If you're a quarterback, and honestly, it has to be. If you run and you look like you're ducking your head down,
Mhm.
you're fair fucking game, bro. Like you chose to commit as a runner.
Yes. Yeah,
You're not
knock
wearing as much
crap out
padding
of
as the
him.
guy that actually does that job for a living. You're wearing less than that. So, welcome to CTE injuries. The remote's over there where you just put it.
Oh fuck, that was
Oh.
funny.
Not to make light of CTE. It's a very terrible thing, but this boy got paid really well to get hit in the head over and over and over.
He did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it is. Luna Girl confirmed Tom Brady's gay, so
That's
could be.
fine, but I mean,
that's why you're on his
He's
dick.
the goat.
Is
He's
that
the
why
goat.
you're like?
Didn't
"Mm."
Giselle just have a kid with the yoga trainer or whatever it was?
Mhm. Yeah, she did.
Oh my god! Oh,
She's
that's
like, oh, you
adorable.
sucked at football. Guess what I did?
Right.
A little
Oh.
not Tom Brady.
That, that's wild to me. Like, how do you? I guess maybe if you're Giselle and you got your own fucking money, you don't care.
Right.
We named him Nottum, not Tom. Son of a bitch.
That's good.
That's awesome.
That's good. College football. Where are you guys at?
Oregon's kicking ass.
Yeah, they are.
Oregon is kicking ass. I want to see them
That's
win
true.
the Natty.
Yeah, well, and the thing I've never
That'd be
understood, but for once I'm back in it, you're like, hey, they're Big Ten. Like, I've never understood that. And that coming into the college football world, like, my team's not there, but hey, it's a Big Ten team. I'm going for them. So now it's like
Have at it.
a lot of people before gave me shit for being an Oregon fan, but now that they're a Big Ten team, like, fuck your team when they're playing mine.
Well,
but if
people
they go
wearing
further
green
than us,
lately.
go Big Ten, go Oregon.
Yeah.
So it's weird. And it's
Yeah.
a weird vibe. Like, I posted that on Facebook and some of my friends gave me shit and it was all a good time. But like, there is no real Oregon, Michigan, right? There's
there's no
nothing
rivalry.
there right now.
No.
So I don't really get hate.
It's a
All
weird
I
thing.
get is we're better. You've never won shit. And fair. You're 1000% correct, but it's fun because I am the weird military brat sports fan who has sports fandoms all, and I like Oregon and I like Michigan.
Sports
So
ball.
yeah. So
Yeah.
it's just
And honestly, like Oregon beat Ohio State, so therefore
everybody here loves them.
go Oregon.
Yeah, so I get away with wearing Oregon shit like a motherfucker. Yeah, fuck Ohio.
like,
You're
yeah,
like,
fuck
yeah, fuck
Ohio.
Ohio. It's like,
Yeah.
yeah, bro. We like your O. That's a cool O. You're like, all right.
Right. No, I agree.
So, but yeah. So what do you guys say about Penn State, my man?
They're hanging in there. Beat the shit
They're
out
top
of Purdue.
four, right? Aren't
Yeah,
they
four.
ranked
Number
four?
four.
Four, right? So
Yep.
they're in the.
Yeah.
Is the playoff going to 8 this year? Or is it still 4?
12.
12. That's right.
12.
Well, it's
yeah,
going up.
They added
Yeah.
the 4 to the 8.
Yeah.
So Penn State is 4?
4th, yeah. They lost to
Wow.
Ohio.
Yeah,
Ohio.
but I mean, wow.
They've been doing good, bro.
I guess.
It's a
Yeah.
wacky college
Dude,
football.
the beginning of the
year.
season, it was like a weird, we're winning. Like, we probably
Mhm.
shouldn't be winning. And then it got like, we're getting better, but is it a winning combination? I don't know. I'm
Yeah.
just hoping maybe this like stumble through 4th
Yeah.
coming through
My
right now
mom
turns
said-
into fire.
Hold on, I gotta interrupt you. My mom said that Tom Brady is too old for us to picture. No, I can picture him being gay at any age, whether he's old or young.
He does it
such a-
often.
Right? It's. I got it, Mom. No, it's not too old.
This is a
It's
daily
fine.
thing. Tom
Yeah.
Brady gay.
Yeah,
I
Tom
just-
Brady's gay.
I
Whether it's today, yesterday, Escape-averse, Tom Brady's gay.
I'm
never know.
surprised that Penn State's doing that well because that quarterback sucks.
I love how we're saying all this shit as he's wearing all
Fucking-
the Michigan
I
stuff.
know.
Drew Allard is just not good.
This is a man who has resigned the fact that we're rebuilding, and rightly so. You
Yeah,
came-
we got
came
it.
off-
Our
you got rid of,
quarterback
like,
situation.
all
Oh
the
no,
teams
it's
that won the
trash.
Nationals,
It's
so
trash. It's trash.
it's,
And I
he's got-
told you that. He knew that. I don't think he wanted to accept it until it started happening, because I told him coming into this football season, I'm like, look, dude, I almost need to sit him down, I think, for him to really understand what I was saying to him.
yeah,
Because I was like, look, dude, you're not going to be good. You got what all the people left, coach, they're all gone. And I think he still had that. No, but we're hey,
I
you know.
see why you guys.
And then now he's like, no, you're right.
You're right. It's a
Fuck.
rebuilding year. Fuck
We're
off.
rebuilding,
I'm up here
yeah.
on my throne. I can't hear what you're saying.
I see
And you
why
know
you
what?
guys
The
are
inner
fourth,
Michigan
though.
fan before PSU loves the fact that they won a title and they're
Yeah.
just fucking non-existent this year. It doesn't fucking matter.
I wish
And I
could.
can watch Penn State do what they're doing. It's
I
kind
wish that Michigan could trade you guys schedules. Holy fuck!
Henry Cavill is sexy. I'd fuck him.
You guys had.
I don't think he'd let me, though.
You guys had.
I
A
bet you
great
Henry
schedule.
Cavill would have standards.
yes.
Henry Cavill
Yeah,
would have
dude, we
standards.
paid for what game do we pay for? Bowling Green?
the Henry Cavill game of
Where
standards.
we paid for the game. It's one of
Yeah.
those like way out of the conference.
And you almost paid for it
Bet-
because I almost
fucking
beat you.
barely won. Like, they kicked
Yeah.
their ass. Yeah, it was
But-
wild.
Listen to their season: West Virginia, Bowling Green, Kent State, Illinois, UCLA, USC, Wisconsin, Ohio beat them,
Me too,
Ohio beat
Mom.
them.
I make my head
Yeah.
shake.
Washington, Purdue. Now they have to play Minnesota and Maryland.
Minnesota's
like,
gonna
Give me
It's
that
not-
schedule, bro.
yeah, and we're still stumbling. So hopefully it's the Stumble Buddies. Like they just come together at the end.
It's a good time.
Yeah.
You would enjoy it too, I think.
Yeah, I hope
all
that
form the head.
He hopes we have
I
a good
hope
time.
you guys fucking make it into the playoffs and you fucking kick some dick.
If that's what he wants to
yeah.
call it, we'll do it. Aaron. Me
Fuck
and you
yeah,
together.
go Penn State. Fuck them.
Go fucking Henry Cavill.
Because Michigan's not fucking playing in the playoffs.
Me and you, buddy. Hell yeah, dude. You want to talk basketball? Because
I don't know much about what's going on.
I don't
in
know what's
basketball.
going on. Tell me.
I just that's why it all had question marks in the thing, dude.
Michigan's
That's why
Michigan's doing okay in basketball. That's all I know.
it's
It's so minor. Like they haven't even played anybody big yet. I don't think. They beat the fuck out of Miami of Ohio the other day, though.
I'll be right back.
I forgot about that. They beat the fuck out of them. Something like 94-50 or something.
Oh, the Lovin family's awesome in the chat.
Oh, are they doing it?
Yeah. Well, Diablo Mama says he can call me mommy. Dave
Nah.
Lord's like, whoa.
No, I mean, it's
And
Tom
Brady
fucking-
left. Coincidence?
Yeah, Brady left.
I
Yeah,
think not.
Tom fucking Brady.
Tom Brady. I'm with you, dude. He was good. You know what the best season that he had was 18 wins and 1 giant loss. That was the best. Season. That was the best.
I heard.
Lose to him in the regular season and then meet him in the Super Bowl. It's good stuff.
Michigan
This has been
had
a real story.
Michigan had a basketball season where they were just fucking murdering people, like left and right, bang, bang, bang. Right.
Right.
They had to play MSU twice that season. Lost to MSU both times.
Oh, ooh.
So
Right.
then it comes down to Michigan State in the Big Ten tournament.
Yeah.
Fucking Michigan State beat them again.
Ouch.
It was fucking. I remember wanting to cry.
Son of really?
I'm like, and Michigan State
Guys
wasn't
have learned
doing too
nothing.
well. They just had our fucking number. It was so fucking irritating.
Yes.
Oh, geez. Yeah, Michigan's won 3 of their first 4. They lost to Wake Forest of all fucking things. I guess Wake Forest actually usually has a good football or basketball team.
Yeah, I'm not too sure. I don't follow basketball much at all anymore.
Yeah, I'm not real big. I'll go to a couple of college basketball games.
I catch
But
the highlights, and if something's cool, I'll go and watch it, or at least some of that game, in order to get the context of it. So
Yeah, so I got nothing for basketball.
Okay, fine, good. I just had the things in
Golf, PGA, anything
PGA,
like that.
bowling.
Tennis,
bowling. Yeah.
bowling.
Once I
green.
get started on tennis, I can't
Pickleball.
stop. So let's not get into
Well,
that.
I mean, the thing about
Cornhole.
tennis is you and me will end up having a big back and forth about it.
It's gonna be,
Oh, yeah.
you know, it's
Yeah.
some might love it, some might not.
So dumb.
Oh, and some might advantage.
So hit another button.
Let's do it.
to think.
It's movie time. Movie time. It's movie time. Movie time.
I pee behind the studio still.
Mm-hmm.
That will never stop.
No,
Can't.
even when there's little kids that play in the yard, he's just
Nope.
like,
Hey,
I pee behind.
You
the
should.
studio.
You guys
that
are in
way.
MySpace. Go. Please leave.
Right. Please,
So
I don't want you to go to jail.
yeah, it's not necessary.
Matter.
It's not necessary.
I haven't been really plugged into movies.
All right. Well, then I got 2 that I want to talk about because they've had little teaser trailers for both of them.
Okay.
How to Train Your Dragon,
I
Live
did see
action?
the poster.
the live action,
The teaser, dude.
the
Check
teaser
the teaser
for
out.
that. Oh
Toothless.
my god! Yes, it's
Yeah,
his little
just-
introduction to Toothless. It's like exactly from the cartoon,
It looks
Oh.
and
so
it's
good.
so good. Dude.
I've never seen the cartoon.
You're missing
Oh,
out. It is
yeah.
it's a trilogy.
Fun
It's
story,
fucking
man. Fun
fantastic.
story.
I'm very familiar with it.
You
like,
should
but I've
watch
never
it.
watched it.
You and Aaron should sit down
Watch
and
the
watch
first one. Just
Especially,
watch the
yes,
first one,
yes,
and then
just watch the
look at the
first one.
teaser, and you're like, "Oh my god, they did it!"
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
Very cool. Very cool.
But yeah, it looks fun. I'm excited. I really want to see that in the theaters. Just based off of what they did in the cartoon, I'm going to visually. I want to see that in the theater. And then the next one was I saw footage for Fantastic Four. Now I don't know. I know I saw it on YouTube. I don't know if it was a commercial or if it was from like a Comic-Con or something like that. That I am so super geeked about that because it's not the Fantastic Four in the 616 universe. They're in an alternate universe, and visually it just looks so much different. It looks so much. It looks so comic booky.
Right.
It looks so comic booky. It does because you watch the MCU movies in the 616. It's familiar. You walk down the road, you see those cars, you see those buildings. It's real. Whereas this one, it's in a New York that's not the New York you're familiar with. And I'm just there's fucking flying cars and shit. It just looks so cool, man. It's like all the concept vehicles from like the 50s and 60s, but if they didn't have wheels, and it's that whole aesthetic. And it's just and then from all the little stuff I pay attention to how possibly Dr. Doom's in that. Like it's the Fantastic Four, man. Like it's Fantastic Four.
This has got the fucking dude that played Mando.
Yeah, he's playing Reed Richards. Yeah, you got to plug in, man.
Yeah, I didn't know nothing about this.
Wow, plug in, buddy.
Who's the blonde?
I don't know her name. I just know Pedro Pascal. I know these people are in this movie. I know of this movie. So
Vanessa Kirby.
Is that what it is? Yeah, Vanessa Kirby.
Oh, Joseph Quinn. Hell yeah.
Yeah, dude. There's exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Plug in, buddy.
I'm in for
that.
Yeah. That chick was she was in the fucking Dragon show. But Vanessa Kirby, wasn't she in the fucking what was it called? Where everybody was fucking and there was dragons.
Oh, porn. No,
he's not wrong.
No,
they haven't seen Eye of the Dragon.
What's the name of that show that was on HBO? Game of Thrones.
Oh, I was close.
Porn with a plot.
I was close.
Yeah,
Dragon porn. I was close.
Dragon Porn, the sequel to Dragon Warrior on Nintendo.
This is not at all the game I played.
I don't remember
this game from when I was a kid.
Oh,
aggressive
shit.
I think we spoke on Gladiator 2 a little bit last week.
But nobody's seen it yet.
No, it's not out. It was just we spoke a little bit because I was talking about Denzel. Like I was excited to see that aspect of it. He's supposed to play a large chunk of the role, or like he plays a big portion of the story.
Big movie news, dude. Big movie.
Talk about it.
Hot sheets. I mean, not really hot sheets because not rumors. There's just this is big shit. The Pooniverse is opening wide up. As in the Winnie the Poohniverse. Blood and Honey 2 came out.
Nice.
We got Tigger and Rabbit came along.
They're involved in this one?
Yes. We're getting Pinocchio Unstrung is coming. We're getting Bambi the Reckoning.
Yes, dude.
I
don't do horror movies, but I have to see Bambi the Reckoning.
It's crazy slasher, weird slasher, kind of. I don't know. Peter Pan's Neverland.
As long as Bambi's
Nightmare.
getting revenge on the hunter, I'm here for it.
Oh, come on.
Peter Pan's coming out. He's kidnapping kids. And
I think I heard about that one. I can't see that.
And he's like some creepy motherfucker. So
I can't do
like
that,
when
dude.
they started making like the fucking Abraham Lincoln vampire hunter kind of shit.
But that's awesome.
Yeah,
that's
but I mean
the difference. That's awesome.
It's just getting to the point where they're like, hey, all these movies are now
it's literally
no copyright infringements.
Yeah, the copyright infringement's gone on the original shit.
What is it put out by? It's damn it. Whoever's putting out this entire series was like waiting. They had all these movies in pre-production. Yep. And as soon as the copyrights dropped, they were like, action. And they did all the fucking filming and they put it all together and they were like shipping out like days after the copyright dropped. It was
that's why there was for so long Disney was coming out with a new edition of everything for like
make it relevant again.
And then people stopped fucking watching them.
They got old. They're not.
And
They're
it
not
went
the
back
same.
to like its original story. We're tapping into the fact that Winnie the Pooh is some weird hybridized animal person with
Mhm.
a vengeance because he was left on his own. Why Christopher Robin went off to college. No one was there to feed him. They had to come
Jeez.
together. I think they ate Eeyore. I don't know. He was buried.
Yeah.
So like, and when Christopher Robin comes back, they're
What
like,
the
motherfucker,
shit?
you left for 4 years. We almost died. Fuck you, all your friends. This is your girl. She's dead. You're
Oh
coming
my
with us.
Lord.
Nice.
Yeah, it's great.
Oh, this is
As a horror
fantastic.
fan, I am so on board. Alan's like, get the fuck out of here. And I'm like, no, it is
We're watching it, Alan.
it is so
it's
good.
gonna happen,
It
Alan.
is so good.
Oh, that's great.
Piglet's in it, and he's like this weird boar tusk.
I've
kinda,
seen the stills and stuff
Oh,
from
it's
it. It's like what the shit.
I got
It's good
I
stuff.
got a movie thing, but it's hot sheetsy.
Oh, hit the button.
It's
That's
not-
all we
yeah.
got.
It's not
Do it.
good, but
Let's
let's
get it.
do it.
Well, hey.
These are the hot sheets. Best investigative reporting on the planet.
All right. So Hot Sheets,
Here it is.
that movie with The Rock with Red
Oh,
with
I've heard
Santa
what
Claus.
my
Oh, yeah,
dad
yeah,
said.
yeah.
I've heard you're gonna say it. He's gonna say it.
Absolutely sucked a dick over the
Mm.
I've
weekend.
heard that, dude. I've heard it's awful.
They spent
Oh.
$253 million making this movie. You know how much
Oh.
it made?
Oh.
36 million.
Oh,
And then all the reviews were bad. So you can
Oh,
you
you're not
can
even gonna
bet
break even.
it,
You're not
you
breaking
can
even.
bet it doesn't double 36.
Oh God, no.
I bet you
You're
it
gonna go
pukes
direct
out
to
around
video
50.
sales, and it's gonna go in the discount bin.
It'll be on streaming for Christmas this year.
what's
On
the one that you,
Tubi
hold
for
on though.
free.
So because my mom and dad are bummed, but what was the one you watched last year that maybe they haven't seen that you really enjoyed?
Fuck, that was the one with Ryan Reynolds.
And Will
Spirited.
Ferrell. Spirited. So mom and dad, if you haven't
yes.
seen that,
Yes,
You
and
guys
I think
should
it's on
see that.
Apple TV.
yeah, I believe it's Apple TV.
It's called Spirited, and it's got fucking Will Ferrell and
Ryan Reynolds.
Ryan Reynolds.
Comedy,
and it
Christmas,
is
singing.
it's my new favorite Christmas movie.
So if you
Like
haven't
it
seen that
even
one.
kind of
You know what I
shoved
think it
Elf
is
out
I
of the
think
way.
The Rock may have run his course on the, tongue-in-cheek kind of
Well, that's
humor.
like Aaron was like, nobody likes The Rock, and I'm like, when the fuck did
Because
everybody?
J.K.
not like The
Simmons is
Rock?
in it, and I'm like, yes, J.K. Simmons is Santa. That's cool. And he's
Dude, you know
jacked.
he's a method actor. I would have loved to have seen
J.K.
what-
Simmons.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
a method
Yeah,
actor. So like
yeah.
I would have loved to have
He's a
seen
jacked Santa Claus, dude. Like that. He's
Yeah.
He
pumped
got
up.
jacked for the Invincible role.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
He got jacked to do a fucking voiceover.
Yeah.
do a
That's how
voice-
much
yeah.
of a method actor he is.
Crazy.
That's crazy to me.
Yeah.
And
That's
he is super
crazy.
jacked.
Bro, I've only watched, I know I'm a shit kind of nerd geek here, but I've only watched the first episode of Invincible.
Mhm.
That shit is crazy.
It is.
That's a
It's
wild show, man.
Yeah.
Like it is, I know it's a cartoon, but
It's
that
fun.
is some, woo!
It's a fun, but it's a wild ride.
Yeah.
I appreciate that your mom's willing to pull out a Diddy party just to make The Rock feel better.
Hey, we got to do it. We got to. I think a Diddy party would make everybody feel
Did he
better,
do
I
it?
think so.
right?
I don't know. Where's the lotion?
Hey, you're not going to feel. I know
Did he
that
do-
with
I got
that
baby
lotion.
Did he do it?
This is
We don't
baby
know.
oil. We'll find out.
Damn,
MDMA.
did I know?
Oh, it's GHB.
Yeah.
GHB.
It's a
Oh,
GHB.
yeah.
That was his drug of choice.
Yeah.
And
What
pizza.
is that? That's like, what
It's
the hell is that? It's in something. It's like an antidepressant or something, but it's in something.
it's.
I'm looking it up.
Oh, you're gonna beat the dragon to the buddy.
Yeah.
He is. I'm slow.
Gamma hydroxy butyrate.
What is it in?
My
Um,
penis.
Whoa!
Ah,
Are you hanging out with Diddy?
John's penis.
It can
Ah.
treat narcolepsy.
That's different.
It's a depressant, which seems weird
Yeah.
for something that counteracts.
Can be used as a general anesthetic.
That's
So it's
what
like
I'm
a-
talking about. It numbs you up. That's why it's in the baby oil because they rub it on
treatment
your
for
body.
narcolepsy and stuff like that. It's basically putting you in. It's make you goofy.
Mhm.
Yeah, dude. Can't
Un-
think right.
It improves daytime sleepiness, muscle weakness, narcolepsy by sudden, unexplained, spontaneous fatigue, napping, or falling asleep.
Yeah, dude.
What
Pop
the
you up and take you.
fuck,
So-
dude?
Fucks you up. is the
Yeah,
side
dude.
effects.
It reverses baldness,
What?
causes
That
fat
aging,
loss.
depression, drug addiction, and insomnia.
It improves eyesight.
Oh, dude,
That's
it's so
good.
GBL and BD are sold as fish tank cleaners, ink stain removers, ink cartridge cleaners, nail enamel remover.
Uh-huh.
Wow.
Or you can get medical grade if you can get a prescription.
Let's go all the way, guys.
You
Let's
call it
do
liquid
this.
ecstasy. That
So
sounds
here-
fucking great.
Explain this to me.
I'm
It is
trying. I'll
it is
try.
a cure for narcolepsy
Mhm.
and
Or
insomnia.
push you to sleep.
Hey, whatever you
Well,
need.
you are regularly
Whatever
passing
you
out
need,
every
dude.
time you take it.
It literally just goes into your body,
can't s-
finds the switch, and is like,
Yeah,
Yeah.
that one.
that one.
You can't sleep, take this pill. You can't sleep regularly. When do you want to sleep? Take this pill.
The street titles are
I'm just gonna fall asleep now.
Easy Lay, G, Georgia Homeboy, Goop, Grievous Bodily Harm,
I'm never asking nobody for goop.
Liquid
Or grievous
Ecstasy,
bodily harm.
Liquid X, or Scoop.
Scoop.
Scoop or goop. I don't want either of those
You got
things.
that goop scoop.
Hey man, you got that goop scoop scoopity goop?
I want to get that
Yeah.
goop scoop boogie.
Yo, man.
I'm here for the boots.
I've got
The
the
goop
goops.
scoop boogie. That's what he meant.
I
Heel
don't
the
want-
toe, dosey do.
I
Weird.
Come on, baby, let's go.
fucking go.
Goop, goop.
The scoop goop. The goopy scoop.
Georgia
Yeah.
Homeboy.
Oh,
Georgia
God.
Homeboy. Don't do Georgia Homeboy. It's bad.
Don't do that.
That
what,
makes me feel away.
what do you
Yeah.
got? You got any other things?
Let's talk video games for a couple seconds.
Power up.
Hey,
Real quick. Brady, what you playing?
I'm playing Black Ops 6 with me and Dragon Buddy just started getting into the Warzone. We didn't realize that it completely
it's new, but
reskinned
old,
and it's the old map, but it's new and the vehicles are different, the mechanics are different.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
So
it's interesting.
we've played like 4 games of that. 5
we
games
played
of
last
that.
night,
Yeah.
pretty much, and we
No.
fucking giggle fucking ourselves.
Oh, it was one of
This is
those
so ridiculous.
it was one of those sessions because the mechanics of it are all completely new. How you pick up a weapon, it's no longer a hold. You just
I had a
tap it,
glitch where I was just constantly putting in armor, where I'm just like
then
running
he's,
around.
He's
like,
running
what the
around like he's just holding armor, and he's just
fuck?
glitching,
This is
holding armor.
stupid.
And like I fucked up, we're getting shot at, and I'm trying to reload my weapon, and I tapped a button, and I jumped out of the truck as we're getting shot at, and I'm trying to hide behind the hut. So he comes back to pick me up. I tap to get in the car, and then as I get in the car, Ron gets shot out of the car, and he's taken off. So I try to go save Ron. Then Ron gets killed as I get to Ron. Then I get killed, and then he takes off. And as soon as he goes to take off, the truck gets fucking blown up.
Yeah,
So
this is
it-
all me in a side by side.
just going practically
Just
in
doing
circles,
donuts
dude.
around
And
a
we're
guard shack.
we are full blown giggling, fucking
So
giggling.
stupid.
Everybody is
We
giggling.
found you can get
laughing.
thrown out of the trucks. It's not just like you can get
Yeah,
shot
it's-
and fall out. It's if you guys driving
If
like a
you-
jackass, you fall.
It'll
out the
toss
fucking
you out of the
truck.
fucking vehicle. Was not something we knew it'll do.
Nice.
It was, oh my, and we were, dude. It was 4 grown ass
Oh, we were
adult
just
men
laughing like idiots. It was
giggling.
so fun.
Oh, it was so fucking great. It was
Um,
so great.
On top of that, I do want to mention, I'm hoping because I play a little of the Harry Potter legacy game that's there.
Mm-hmm.
Wouldn't it be cool if there was a Christmas update for it and like decorate all of Hogwarts and Christmas?
I gotta call a penis timeout.
Oh,
I want to start playing Fortnite Smirking Bear. I think if as long as they're playing no build team deathmatch, I'll download, I'll play because I want to try to get Dragon Buddy and some other people playing it too. Because I feel
I'll
like
give
we're
her.
missing
I'll
out
give
on
her
an
a whirl
opportunity.
again. I'll give her a whirl again.
But if it's the no build stuff, I'll
Yeah,
join
no
you,
build.
Smirk.
No build.
I'm not doing the
yeah.
build shit.
I've
I
played
can't do
some of
that.
the no build. I'm cool, but there's a lot to it that you can do, and
And
Yeah, I'll
that's
give
the
it a
thing.
go
I
again.
feel
I'll give it a
so
go.
left behind. But if I'm playing with a group of people and we can giggle and laugh and shit like that, I'm all down to do it.
let's do it.
So let's put that on the list.
Dig it.
What game are you playing?
Yeah, man.
It's stupid. I'm still playing Stardew Valley.
Fuck
That's
yeah,
fine,
dude.
dude.
And I mean, like, I've already finished the game.
Oh my god!
And I'm
he's
doing
still playing it.
I'm doing the things where like
There's
I'm
a plus
getting,
one kind of thing.
Yeah, I'm getting
So-
everybody in the village to love me and just
That's awesome.
Fuck.
and then
There it goes.
they got a new patch coming that's gonna have some more shit. So not only am I playing that on my tablet, I'm playing the same version of the game on my phone, exactly the opposite way. So there's two ways you can play the community. Like you can either play with the small town like store and buy your stuff and commerce through the village, or there's an evil corporation that's trying to take over the small town like a Walmart, but it's called JoJo Mart. You can buy all your shit through them, and they eventually fucking wipe out all the small business in town, and everybody loses their ass. It's a whole thing.
It's a
right?
game about corporate greed.
Yes. So then I literally I'm playing that on my phone where I'm buying everything through JoJo Mart to fuck up the town.
Oh, you're the
instead of
stoolie.
save it.
You're a stoolie sending the whole town.
Yeah.
under.
And then I downloaded it on my Switch.
Good lord.
So now I'm playing it a different way on a different kind of map.
Now he's a
on my
fucking
Switch.
gray Jedi.
And I'm like, you know what?
This is too much,
It's
man.
a problem.
This is a lot, dude.
It's a problem.
This is a lot.
It's a problem. It might be my favorite game for like a long time. Like I can't remember.
It's
Like,
pretty
this is-
addicting. There's a lot to do that you can just stay busy.
You remember when I started playing Starfield and I was like, this is fun.
Yeah.
This game doesn't stop being fun.
You can do so much stuff.
Did I
It's
look
just-
into this last time?
for an ADHD kind of person, especially.
Yes.
Like, I know, like you're just, I can do over this, and I can do over this, and I do over this, and oh my god, these connect, and I can connect these
Uh-huh.
other things. Yeah, it's
And all the sound effects are great. There's just these satisfying little like
fucking
clicks and
serotonin
bells
bomb.
and
This
beeps
one?
and yes,
Dopamine.
The $5 game.
yeah.
It
It
is,
ain't.
dude.
It's
worth it.
if you've got
I think I think
Apple,
it's on Game Pass, dude. I think
it's on Game
You
Pass,
play it
and
on
if
the
you've
Xbox.
got Apple Arcade, it's free on there.
oh yeah, I got it on the Google Play
Arcade.
thing too.
Yeah, it's just
Interesting.
it's so
It is. It's a
fucking
good
scratches
dopamine
every
bumps
itch.
through the day. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's so wholesome and happy.
Oh, I don't pay for arcade.
Oh,
So yeah,
Ah.
maybe because it's
I thought it
$6.99
comes
right
a
out
month.
on the Xbox, dude.
I thought it come with the family plan.
You can play it on Game Pass, and you could play it cloud on your phone.
I don't know. I'd have to look into it. Something I
Yeah.
can do at a later date, but
Yeah, play a Game Pass on your phone.
I'll do that.
That's the jam.
Check it out.
It's just-
it's good.
It's great. You'll fall in love with it sitting on the shitter. You just be like, oh fucking
Wow.
I need to get a Sim City going.
It's got that
Yeah,
it scratches
same
that
vibe.
same itch.
Yeah.
And
SimCity, farming, farmland, like it's
See, I never
all
got into
those
any of the
little dope
Farmville
hits,
shits,
yeah.
but I remember playing Command and Conquer. I got
Yeah.
into that shit.
Yep.
That shit was
yeah,
fun.
hell yeah.
My next game I'm super hype about is that
Command and Conquer
Civilization
Red
6 that's coming out in like
Mm.
February.
Nice.
7. Civilization 7.
Ooh.
Only game I'm looking forward to is Grand Theft Auto 6 whenever that drops. I'm content with the Call of Duty. I don't have
if LG's
time.
probably still listening. We are getting her an Xbox upgrade before Christmas. Before
Yes.
Christmas. Like we're getting it.
Thank heavens.
And
Do it.
I'm so
Baldur's
excited
Gate.
for that.
That's the next
so
like,
Yes.
one we're
I want to
buying
play
as soon as
Baldur's Gate 3 too. I
Oh,
did your thing
yes.
with your camera again.
You motherfucker.
I did too. Drink your V8.
He's good. There you go.
Yeah.
Nice.
And then Baldur's
Yeah.
Gate, that's the next
Then
one.
you
Like we're
fucking
going on a
stop
fucking
touching
D&D
shit.
adventure. Oh no.
Oh, goodness.
He touched it.
I gotta fix that. That's stupid.
What?
That you're
Yeah, you do. You should do that, but you're not going to. And you're going to say that next episode. You'll be like, I should fix that.
I should fix it.
Motherfucker. Yeah. That games, I'm not. I like what I like. I play. I don't look too, because if a game has my interest, I'm not really looking for other stuff.
Right.
If the thing comes into my view, or like if a Star Wars game comes in, obviously I'm going to check it out. See, God damn it, Don.
Yeah,
What the fuck, man?
I fixed it.
No, you really didn't.
That's awesome.
I fixed it from where I was sitting.
Yeah. Elon Musk is going to pay for it, Kel. LG, he's got it.
So that reminds me.
God damn it, Dawn.
My dad dropped some things off today, and they're little like plugs. One thing you plug into the house, and it's supposed to change the energy resonance of your house and save you on your electric bill. And then the other thing is like just like a multi USB plug for your cell phones, right? And I'm like, I was like, where the fuck did these come from? He goes, oh, those are like those things that Elon Musk sells that are supposed to really help your. And I'm like, you mean you bought the stuff that comes from those shitty fucking emails that say they're from Elon Musk? He's like, what are you talking about? And I'm like, Dad.
No. Yeah.
And it's like, look, it says made in China on the box.
It says Milan Usk.
Yeah.
Damn it.
I was like, a fucking Tesla is $70,000. This costs you $2.50. And it's supposed to save you electricity? I don't think so, bro.
Yeah. It's not
It might.
happening.
I mean,
Bye,
it's probably a
Dad!
4-year-old that built
Bye,
it.
Mom. They're leaving.
Bye.
Bye.
Oh, way to go with your shit story. They left.
I was like,
Good job. Way to make my parents leave.
you're going to plug
Fuck
this
you.
in, and fucking China's going to be listening to what we're talking about in the house. or some
Probably.
shit.
I'm probably going to be scared if they're listening to this podcast.
Oh, yeah. China doesn't care.
No, they don't give a fuck about us.
They don't listen anyway.
Well, I think that's about all we have to say as far as
dude.
that kind of shit
Like,
goes.
hey, ooh, we're trying. We want to get back in the flow every week. That is the goal. I feel like we're back where we need to be as far as how the work is. I feel people's lives are moving in a better direction now. So we are definitely going to ride that wave and just keep going out. So they might be short episodes. This is probably one of the shortest fucking episodes we've ever done. So if they are, they are. We appreciate you joining us.
We're back. We got our footing. We're coming back. We're back. We like being back in the studios.
We'll have
Oh wait, no, escape pools. Show these. I did episode of escape pools. Let's play that real quick, and then we can fucking.
I don't think I downloaded it.
Did you not download, you piece of shit?
Give me a second.
So I talk about it, and there's not.
No,
here?
it only takes.
It only take a second.
I downloaded the picture. Oh, it's right here.
Nice.
I just didn't put it in. The file's a bit too large.
What?
Ooh.
Which one is this? This one's shorter than the last one.
That's not what it says. A clip is over 200 megabytes.
Go to
How
TikTok and download the video from TikTok. TikTok compresses the fuck out of it. It'll be the same video, only the TikTok format.
I don't know how to do that.
I can do that. I'll send it to you.
I don't even have TikTok.
If I send it to you in Messenger, I can save the video and send it to you.
Okay.
So, let's see.
It's fun. It's just goofy. It's the escape pools thing. I'm having a good time doing them. I got other people on board. I got irons in the fire for voices. I'm waiting on Funkos, all the good things. It's gonna be a good time. I'm having fun with it.
How do you want me to send it to you? Email?
Email would be the best way.
Here, this.
Yeah, it's 530 megs.
I don't understand how I was able to send the last one to you, which was twice as long.
Length isn't necessarily
okay.
Sometimes the size of the image.
It's
No,
weird
that's crazy.
because when the way TikTok throws it out there, when I download it in an MP4, it's super compressed and I can email it.
Yeah.
So like it makes it tiny, but it's the same
That's
video.
weird.
It's weird.
It's a good time.
Yeah.
They're not dead pools, they're escape pools. Escape pools.
Escape pools.
They're escape
They've been
pools. Actually.
customized.
It's amazing.
We're almost there, kids.
We're getting there though. Hey, we're
You did
ending
the
it.
thing.
Still short episode.
Yeah,
He's not going to edit
technology,
this out.
buffering,
All the
you know,
things.
Oh man, that is
the
What
alignment
happened?
that was
of
it's
the
so
software.
fast.
So fast. So fast it's slow.
That's what she
So-
said.
so small. It's just processing now.
It's a process for you.
It's a
It's
sticky
the
process.
processing.
They are way better than nice pools.
It's a process state.
Oh,
Way better than nice.
So what do you think? They're real? Aliens?
You fucking serious? Are you really fucking asking me that question? All the shit we've seen on the multi-escapiverse? What the fuck? Bro, come on. Like, we've had full-blown fucking conversation, alien, and you're fucking... You don't make no fucking sense sometimes, bro. I don't get you.
Well, I tell you, I don't think that...
You're fucking dumb, Don.
This one, guys? Do you need me? I mean, I am the lunar girl. I like aliens. Not the movie, but actual aliens are pretty cool. Ancient aliens. Hello? Anybody? Whatever. Fuck you guys.
It's a good time. It's a good time. It's a good time.
This one? This one, guys?
This one? One
He's
time.
one.
She'll show up some. Eventually, she's gonna be
No.
there. I think.
Mm-mm.
I think she's got what it takes. She's got moxie. I think the boys like her.
Well, let's give Kelly one more shine real quick.
I like it.
I'm not quite sure who you are, but you better hit that thumbs up.
Yeah.
Don't forget sweet in the background of that.
Oh, the sweet all over everything.
So sweetie.
Pre,
So
post,
sweetie.
during.
Swedish.
Oh, it's just
Yeah.
gross. It's like a glazed donut.
Swedish fish everywhere.
I can't
Oh,
stand
that
these
part.
aliens. Oh fuck. Alien. You know the thing about like the because like Brady sent me a thing about like Congress and the thing
Oh,
they had
yeah.
on aliens
There's
the
a
other
big thing
day.
going on.
And the thing that makes aliens hard is all the crazy fuckers that they put on TV
Oh, yeah.
talking about it.
For
Oh,
sure.
yeah.
Where you're like, this guy's off his rocker, and he's like, you know what it is? They use giant lasers to cut the rocks.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? You're like,
you gotta
come on,
you
bro.
gotta sift through it and find
Yeah.
it. But,
Right.
It's wild stuff, dude.
Some of the characters are just that. They're characters. Like,
Uh-huh.
good for them. They're out there doing science.
Yeah.
Well, the thing that was the thing that was mind blowing about the whole aliens thing too is they're coming from the ocean, like,
Yeah.
and you're like, what? And then I found a video today, it made me think. I was like, what about all the fucking water testing we've done in the oceans, blowing up fucking bombs and shit? Like, was
Right.
that
Oh,
really
dude.
testing, or
Atom
was that?
bomb.
Is there an underlying
nuclear,
reason
hy-
for why that was happening? Now that we know aliens were in the
What
ocean?
we were throwing up in the sky to make it rain. Dude,
Yeah.
like,
Think about I don't remember which president it was, but there was one of our presidents was sure and tried to get funding through Congress because he thought the earth was hollow.
Dude,
yeah,
There-
And there was mole men in there.
there are
Big
so
thing,
many.
big thing.
There are
dude,
different rabbit holes you can go into.
there's a radiation belt that goes around the earth, and they were like, hey, we're gonna have problems getting through that. And somebody was like, what? Now hear me out. What if we send up a nuclear bomb and blow it up in that radiation belt, and it'll make it flow away? And they were like, somebody was like, math adds up. Well, they were using the wrong math. They sent up a nuclear bomb, and it was like boom, and they were like, oh, we made it a lot worse. Fuck.
Because when
Like,
you add
the
radiation
whole
to
earth-
radiation, you get radiation.
You get
One
radiation.
government was like, I wonder what if I fuck with something that affects everybody.
Well, it's like when Trump was president last time, and there was all those hurricanes coming. He's like, what if we shoot a nuclear weapon into water?
Dude, I think that's a good idea.
Yeah, except
Because
for
then
all
it
of the-
burns and they explode into a bunch of tiny little like
That's how
tornado
you get
sized hurricanes.
Sharknadoes, dude.
Yes,
how
we
you get
need
sharknadoes.
sharknadoes.
well,
Radioactive
Radioactive
Sharknadoes.
sharknadoes.
they were
Fuck
like, well,
Florida.
sir, even if the nuclear explosion disrupts the hurricane, like all of the fucking radiation and other
Dude,
shit, like
I want to see what that looks like from space.
Oh,
Like,
it'd
why
be
are we
pretty
dropping-
It's
if, like,
because it's
Florida
a round
melted.
thing with the mushroom cloud coming out.
Uh-huh.
It's like
right out of the
It's like you dropped an M&M in between a donut sitting in a thing
Yeah.
of milk, and it's like blue.
Yep.
Yeah.
You see all that wet fire swirling. It could be
God
wild.
I'm in
but-
for it.
Fuck.
But maybe
Who knows?
or maybe,
Maybe
not.
not.
Probably
Never know.
not good for the environment, though.
Probably not. I mean, we have the best scientists working on it.
Dr. Ian Malcolm
But like you were talking about, or
and
like
Alan
that,
Grant.
Dr. Minimichev.
like that guy was talking about in that congressional hearing. Like there's like orbs and shit coming right up out of the ocean.
Out of the ocean. They
videos-
pretty much admitted that aliens, if we want to use the word, or intelligent
Craft of some sort.
non-human biologics have been in our oceans. They've probably been in our oceans for thousands of years, and we still don't know what they are, but they've been here all along. They pretty much admitted that. And you're like, oh.
Yeah.
It's wild.
Well,
I love
welcome to Star Trek. The voyage
I love
home.
it, dude. I'm
You're
here
like,
for it.
what? Go to fucking work, you piece of shit.
Exactly.
You have taxes to pay.
Let's go, baby.
Yeah.
Let's fucking go.
Right.
Let's end the shenanigans.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's been fun, y'all.
Motherfuckers.
Shout out to Lou Elizondo. You know,
Shout out
work.
to me,
Shout out to
because I need to get back to the
Yeah.
mothership. I want to go. I don't
Word
want to
up.
be here no more.
I gotta play Stardew. This is too much.
Is it because you want to go on the mothership too?
I'm gonna
They have
shoot
big
people
screen
that needed
Stardew.
a shower 6 hours ago.
I want to play Stardew on a 75-foot TV.
Dude. I want to play all kinds of video games like that.
Oh yeah.
Let's
do it.
go.
All right. It's been fun. It's been real.
Hell yeah.
May the be with you. Go blue.
I am Groot.
We are all goo.
Go Lions.
Fuck 'em.